G'day legends, Nick here from Fin to Fin. Just thought I'd do a little bit of an update on how we're going in the fish room. I have been very lazy this week and I can't really say I have achieved a lot. I did get 2 new tanks, they're down there. I've painted the backs, I haven't put water in them yet. I'd like to get the other 2 first and get them into position. I probably should have put them there first and got rid of those shrimp tanks, or put them on that top one, but I've just been very lazy this week and can't be bothered doing anything, so I just got them and thought I'll do that bottom corner and then I'll probably do the bottom on that side, and I was considering whether to do the 4-footers on the next 4 shells. But I could change my mind between now and then. So yeah, I'll get them set up. I need 2 more. They didn't have them. I got the money there for it, but I didn't have them at a local pet shop. So the red shrimp, there's a couple of nice ones in there, and there's a couple of just, probably coal shrimp you'd take them out, you wouldn't keep them. But they don't really have a good lot going, so I can't be too picky at the moment. I have to buy some new ones and start a nice little one. These are just randoms over here. There was a couple of nice green ones, but not sure where they are. The blues are in here, and there's a few in here that need to come out too. They're more black. I reckon there's blacks in here. Extremely dark. I don't even look like there's any in there, but there is. I want to get the new shrimp tank set up. That's the one thing I really want to get into. My orange eye blue ties are still going. Now there was a female in here holding eggs, babies. I haven't seen any yet, so hopefully she does okay and drops them. And there's one right down here. I can't really see. I haven't got my glasses on too, so eyesight's pretty dodgy. But anyway, that's hopefully get them going. It'll be nice. And the yellows are in here going okay. So my theory is, I do love the shrimp. I reckon they're pretty cool. I was going to do this rack for shrimp, hence why I haven't put anything in on those ones yet. But so these 4 are all ready for stuff to go in them. Been running for a few weeks now. I'll drop some more dirty, like I squeeze out some sponge filters in there to help cycle them quick. But I'm thinking this back double rack, definitely the 8 tanks across the bottom will be shrimp, because that's the cooler shelf there. If I do the 4-footers, I was thinking I could do a couple of 4-footers with cherry, like just loaded with coloured cherry shrimp. Would look cool. Or if I do stick with the 2-footers all the way, that whole rack, all 24 tanks, could be just Caridina and Neo-Caridina shrimp. So that's what's going through this head at the moment. And there's always something happening. I did catch a few more fish to bring in, so I've brought in heaps of platies. This is just a few of them. There's a couple of tanks in the other room as well that have got a heap of platies in them. Sorry about the reflection, you have to look at my mug. Maybe if I zoom in a bit, take away a bit of the glare. But so I did get rid of a bucket load of these. But we've got plenty more, and there's still a few tubs outside I've got to go through. There's still some swordtails in here that can go out in a grow out pond that I've set up just outside the door here. Moved some of the young blue peacocks in here. They're growing well and they're looking nice and healthy, but I'm not sure if the adults will be going. They're just not going to make the cut. My chili red paradise fish have moved into this tank. I was going to get some more, but to be honest, there's lots of different varieties. I just don't have much stuff to do. It's just, can't be bothered at the moment. These are the Japanese blue endless. This is just what I've caught from the pond outside so far, but again, they're probably not going to stay. Been catching these guys out of the pond. These are the endless. So they're really nice. So there's quite a few there just from the pond. And I brought some goldfish in to clean this tank of duckweed. I just need to scrape the duckweed off the side for them and then they'll clean it out. These two tanks are still sitting empty. So I set them up with those boxes because I was going to throw shrimp in here. Actually, there is actually a shrimp in there. Must have been on the weed when I've thrown it in there. I got random shrimp in most tanks. I think when I transfer the weed, the shrimp catch a ride and set themselves up in the tanks. I do see a few here and there, so there's a yellow one in there, so maybe that'll be a good tank to drop the yellow group in to get them going in the bigger tank. So that might be something to do this weekend, so I can empty one of those small tanks. Other than that, those guys are doing well. Always a pretty nice looking fish, the electric yellows, or yellow labs I think you want to call them. It's a really nice one, deep colour. As for sexing them, I haven't even looked it up. I always just assume the one with the black and that is the male, and the ones without it would be female. I'm assuming, but shouldn't assume. But these ones here, these are the dragon bloods. That's definitely a male. I assumed that this would be a female. Again, it's not a guarantee. I know some other males can not show their colour if there's a dominant male in the tank. So who knows? I've only got two, so it doesn't matter. German whites, these are all from outside. I've just been catching them up out of the pond. So we've caught a heap up, so there's 2 full tanks. Plenty of pregnant females ready to drop. I've got some new little breeding things rocking up today. When they rock up, I'll do a little video, drop a few females in them, and we'll just test them out and see if they work. Great way to, hopefully. I've got the other, this type of thing, I'll just grab one and show you. I've got these bad boys that I use. I'll just stick that bit of stuff on there so the fish don't get caught behind in between the glass and that, because I've had them get trapped and kill themselves. But the one thing I hate with this is these things come undone and they drop and all the bottoms come off and the fry gets all out and will get eaten, or like just hasn't really worked too well. So I'm trying something different. I don't think there's anything in that tank at the moment. Maybe a stray German blue ram in there. Baby bristle nose in most of these. A few German rams, but they're coming out. There's my young swordtails growing up back there. Albinos. The baby super kings. And these are what we call adult super kings. So these are my big ones. There's 4 in there. I haven't bred them. I do have the male in with them, but if they have bred, I certainly haven't seen any fry. They've probably been eaten. They're big fish, so I need to get them set up in something different. Izzy's just come over to say hello. Missing me while I'm at work. Now my cribenzas. If you can hear any weird noises, it's not me, it's this dog. I'm just going to pause it and try and get her out. Okay, dog is gone. She's good, but she sits there and just bloody makes stupid noises. So there is baby Cribensis in there. So no mean feet breeding these guys, they breed like flies. But they are cool. This tank's kind of turned out really good. It's got all the root system from the pothos, growing well above it, but the actual plant itself's not in this one, but the offshoots of these have come down and just taken over this tank, and it's just made the perfect environment for these guys. And I haven't taken these babies out, I've just left them, let nature take its course in there. I've got plenty of them, so I don't really need to be separating them. But good tank to look at, and I guess a bit of a natural look. So they breed in that cave right there, and then they come out and they're free swimming and cruise around. So yeah, it's a cheap fish here in Australia. You pick these guys up and I sell the babies for like $2, and that's a bigger size, so they are as cheap as you get, but they're pretty cool. Well worth having a pair in your collection. Now there is a pair of blackfin lyre-tail swordtails in here. Again, I put a little bit of hornwort or whatever you want to call this stuff in there because she was looking big. I was hoping, I've only got the one pair, I was wanting to breed them, but not, there's a stray antler in there we'll catch at some stage. But I haven't seen nothing. There's a good chance they get eaten. And there's a pair of Simpson lyre-tails in here. Nothing too spectacular, just a red sort of tail, but they're still nice. Again, needs a bit more weed in there for them. Albino cories, bronze cories, blah blah. All going well. So yeah, that rack's cruising. Angelfish still going well. And cleaning their tile, which does need to be cleaned to lay some eggs. So she's starting to look a little bit plump there. But, there's some of the young Provenzus growing up. So some of them are in this tank. There's some of the young albinos. If anyone's after albinos, give us a hoy. Can't sex them yet, but I think I've got a couple of adult females there. I was actually going to do a mixed pair just for something to do, but I don't need any more. Pistograme trifasciata pair in here. Still cruising along, hiding, pretty shy. And of course, the old cherry barbs. So this tank always looks nice. It's always movement, good colour. I've ordered another one of these 4-foot lights, so hopefully slow to get them because obviously the tanks look so much better with the proper lighting. These guys are going well. I've got a heap of babies I need to catch out of there. So yeah, need to do that and so they can keep breeding and get a few more. My Panduro going okay. They're alive since the start. This pair's always sitting around at the front like this. Beautiful fish. So pistos, can get some really good colours. No breedings or anything. And my Cactoides super reds. There's a big buffer, and he's got a couple of girls in there. One just swam off to the back, and there'll be one probably in one of these caves, I'd say. But it doesn't mean they're breeding. They've been in and out of the caves for ages. And still got no babies. What do we got? Golden koi guppies. The albino Provenzus did have little babies. There was little fry swimming around. I can't actually see any at the moment. So I lost the last lot. There is a couple of stray guppies swimming around in here I need to get out. I don't think they would eat them, but gee, I could be wrong because I've never had any issues with these guys before. I can't see in there without my glasses on to see if there is anything in there. She's in there, which makes me think there's something in there, but normally they're out and they're in the gravel. Right, you can just see them, they're tiny. They cruise around in the gravel and you can see them moving easy. They're little white dots, but I do not know. It's a mystery. The other one's over there, so I don't know what's going on there. I'll need to get those bloody guppies out. I don't even know what they are, where they've come from. I don't know if they've jumped over from this tank. Doubt it. Well, more likely just in a handful of weed. There's just a few red cobras and Julieyes, Sturbeis, albino full reds. Some more pistos down here. Just doing pisto things. Hovering. Not much more than that. Need to get a heap of these little babies out. They're growing up now. It's getting crowded. Really need to find some motivation in the fish room. I don't know, other people have weeks where you just can't be bothered. And pretty much, I did a few water changes the other day just to do something, but I've put in zero effort for probably a week or so now. More German whites, my God, I've got some of them. Just lots of bristlenose and Silverado antlers, different guppies. Oh, what do I see here? Banding bristlenose, so the commons. More babies. I didn't even take the last lot out, so I'm assuming there is some babies still alive swimming around in there. Tank needs probably a good clean out. Panda guppies are cute. More red cobras, L397s. Yeah, same thing. Guppies, anglers, bristle nose, blah blah blah. All going well, but definitely need tanks that are all getting crowded. Really need to pull my head in. I need to sell some more fish. We've still got a heap of stuff in here. Stuff everywhere, to be honest. Yeah, so a few turtles left. I reckon they'll get picked up pretty soon, hopefully, and then they'll all be gone. My random albino cichlid that I bred from the blue peacocks. I did breed a few, but the others didn't make it, but this one's still alive. Other than that, it's just standard stuff through here. Nothing too much. My breeding group of blue peacocks, which I'm gonna get rid of. Probably just gonna. I was gonna advertise them, but to be honest, living in Puri, I'll probably struggle to sell them. I'm probably just gonna put them to give away. So if there's someone that wants a breeding group, they can take them and have a play with them and breed them themselves, have a bit of fun with them. More bloody swordtails. God, I've got to catch all them up. I'll bring them out to this outdoor mod. This is where all my mystery snails breed. But yeah, those swordtails have got to come out. They'll go out here with all the others. And this outdoor pond is just full of swordtails, so lots of them. But yeah, as you can see, I have destroyed this outside area. I have got not too many more to clean out. Nearly all gone. Sorting all these out. I did have this one empty, but I filled it back up just to put weed in it. Trying to move weed into other tubs. Empty tubs. It's just been a bit of a nightmare. Then I had bathtubs that I had put weed in, but now I've moved the bathtubs. I'm going to do veggie garden instead. So yeah, only like half a dozen to clean out and sort out, and then these ones will be gone for a little while until I work out how I want to do it. The big ones, I'm not even sure if I'm going to leave them there yet. Possibly a better way to do it, I don't know. Parts of me is happy with them just like they are and should just leave them, stop doing stuff, but yeah, I would like to make some changes, I think. But first priority is we'll get this room done, buy some more plants. I've got plenty growing, but there's plenty of shelving that doesn't have any, so I'd like to buy a few more and kind of get them all looking like this side. The only thing with the proper lights is obviously facing down. They don't really light up the plants at the back. I don't know if that'll have a effect on the growth of the plants or the lack of light. Will these plants be as healthy? I don't know. So, and they're alive still, but they're not getting a lot of light. This one's a little bit different. This type of light sits up higher, but I've got that one given to me, so it's they're a bit dearer. I think the ones I buy are just like that, and I need a few, so I really can't afford to buy the expensive ones. They'll be the same when I put them up the top there. And that thing stayed alive, which is good, whatever you call it. And most of these are alive. You do get quite a few here and there that just kind of get some dead ones on it. I don't know why that happens, and it would get pretty warm up here, I assume. There's different types of plants, but yeah, they kind of have their periods where they thrive, and then they have their periods where they struggle a bit. But, look, overall they're going okay. This one, well, it's obviously going well. It's just ran off and heading down underneath. But yeah, this one down here looks like it's going bunter. Absolute going mad, that one, and that's the one that's got that wicked root system coming off it, and that's planted into that corner tank, or sitting in it. So that's going really well. Coming up, that's pretty. Oh, dog's just jumped up on me. So that's what I need. Izzy, stop it! My God. Yeah, they're alive. I think they're looking okay. I did throw one of those umbrella ones up in there just to muck around and see how it will go. This one's not looking great. Yeah. Ooh, not sure if that one's going to make the cut. It's going to survive or not. Some look really good, some don't. Yeah, not real sure about that, but yeah, I'll keep persevering and trying to get them to take off like that one over there. But anyway, that's the update. I've been lazy as, it's been shocking. No motivation, but yeah, dude, I think I just need to get this room finished so I can. All I want to do is then I can just muck around with the fish, and I'll be just doing my water changes and feeds, and that'll be it. I think it's been 12 months really, and I'm still not finished because I decided to make those changes. So, but yeah, more tanks to come. We've definitely slowed down a little bit, but we'll get back into it at some stage. I think the 40-degree weather every day is knocked the shit out of me at work, and then you come home and it's hard to get the motivation to do too much, to be honest. So everything's feeling the pinch, except for the fish that are sitting in the nice water. But other than that, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment, and see the fish room going. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. When my little trays rock up for the guppies, I'll do a little video. I'll set a few up and we'll test them out. They're only like $4 or $5 each. They float, little round things, and yeah, I've never used them before, but we'll try it. So thanks for watching, legends, and have a great weekend. Cheers.